Hey everybody, it's been a couple of weeks since the last video I did, so I figured I'd take a break from what we're currently doing to go over kind of a recap of the stuff that we did the last time I talked to you. So the last time I showed y'all a video of our progress, we had been getting our cabin delivered, which I was really excited about, and also not so excited about once I learned some other stuff about it. It turns out that we were supposed to be purchasing what they call an easy build log cabin, and the cabin builder who got the cabin for us said that 2 guys could put the cabin up in 2 days. Well, what we've got is not an easy build cabin. We have log walls and then we have a bunch of wood, and let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so here are our log walls, which I'm really excited about. This is what the outside of the house is going to look like. And the log walls are probably going to be sort of the easiest thing to put together because they all come numbered and lettered. So we're able to put it together kind of like a jigsaw puzzle, which I pretty much thought by the way we were sold on the cabin that the entire cabin would be pretty simplistic. We'd have really great blueprints and we'd be able to put together. I was totally wrong. Basically, we got sold a bill of goods. The log walls are beautiful and I do love them, and I'm really excited to put those together. And there's 5 bundles. We've got that one back there, this one here, this bundle here, and then I've got another bundle here, and then I'll walk over in a minute and show y'all the other bundle that's hanging out over there, which is our starter logs. Now, the interesting thing about this is what we got, like I said, is log walls and a bunch of lumber, and we have to try and figure out how to put it together. That's the frustrating part. I'm going to take you guys over to the tongue and groove that is going to be the ceiling and the walls of the inside of the cabin. They're really pretty. I do like these too, and I'm happy that we have those so that we can actually put that up in the cabin. Also, I feel like we have a lumber mill, and I'll show you guys exactly why I'm saying that. Rick is over there working on our piers. They're almost done, and that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day to explain why he's over there tinkering with that at the moment. We do have electricity on the property though. We have our generator, which is exciting, and we're gonna start bringing water up here so we can haul water. So over here we've got what's going to be our floors, the OSB part of it, and then we have to purchase tile or wood to put on top of that. So we'll see how far we get with that. And then we've got OSB. Here are the starter logs for the cabin. I'm excited about that too. And then let me get back here. This is the second part of the lumber yard, I should say. So we have all of this back here, and I'm guessing it could go to our deck, but I'm not really sure. We didn't get instructions on it. The blueprints that we were supposed to get are more like floor plans with very little information on it. So we have to figure that out. So I'm not happy about that. Over here, you can see there's more lumber in different sizes, and nothing's labeled. We're not really sure where it goes. We have to figure it out. Yeah, so exciting. Let me take you guys over to where I tucked away our doors and windows. We have 2 doors, 5 windows, small cabin. Here we've got excess wood. Don't really know where it goes. Nothing that says where it's supposed to go. We have to figure that out. We have figured out that there's wood over here, and we think this is the window bucks and door bucks. So we think we got that. Let's see. Under here is our doors. That's our doors under there. And we try to keep them covered to keep them out of the elements until we're ready for them. We thought we'd be ready for them a little faster. Turns out maybe not so much. And then here are our windows. Now, part of the issue that I'm upset about, you guys, is we were supposed to get our cabin in about 6 to 8 weeks. And instead, it's been 5 months from when we purchased it to when we received it. And then now, but we've been here 6 months working on our property and waiting for our cabin to show up. So that's been frustrating because we've been here 6 months and he stalled us 5 months. So we've had to stay additionally in the apartment that we have. Here's what really takes me off, you guys. He kept telling us that the doors and windows, well, he had the doors, but the windows were being delayed because he was purchasing the windows from a manufacturer. His words, not mine. Well, we get the windows, and the windows are from Lowe's. Yeah, manufacturer my tush. Yeah, so there's a lot of things. I mean, that's just a very small part. There's a lot of things that he has said and done which are either considered fraudulent or what's the other word that Rick told me to use? I can't remember the word right now because I'm kind of frustrated about it. More like he's misrepresented himself and what he can do. So over here, there are more pieces of wood and we don't know where it goes. Here is the siding for our gables. So we got that, and at least I know where that goes. But I can't really tell y'all where that goes. We're gonna have to figure this out. And then over here is more lumber. So again, different sizes of wood. I don't really know where they go. Now this guy here, this is mine. We purchased that. That's for our floors. So as we start to put up our floor joists and stuff next week, that stuff will be gone. But these things here, I have no idea where they're supposed to go. Last but not least, we have over here posts. We were supposed to get an 8x8 post because of code. He sent us 6x8 posts. Some are 14s, some are 12s. I don't really know where all of it's going yet. So yeah, another thing we have to figure out. So basically, to recap what's happened, we hauled all this stuff up here and it took us 9 days to do because if y'all looked at my last video, there was no way that the semi that carried all this stuff could come up here and then be able to turn around and go back down the mountain. So we had them drop it off at the bottom and we hauled everything up piece by piece. The lumber was banded. We had to unband the lumber and literally put it into our 16-foot trailer piece by piece and haul it up. So it took us 9 days to do. It took us 3 days to recuperate, and now we are back at it. So really, I am staying positive though because of the simple fact that we do have a cabin. It's not what he sold us. It's not what he promised us. The timeline was all wrong. There's just so much wrong with what happened and it's put us behind. So, and the lies that I keep discovering, it's beyond me. So I am frustrated about that. So it's not going to take Rick and I 2 days to complete. It's going to take us a little bit longer because we literally have to look at the wood. We did take an inventory of all the wood. So we know what we have as far as the type of wood and the length and the width. We just don't know where it all goes. So we're having to YouTube and see and figure things out and research, which is going to take us twice as long. So that's the issue that we have currently. But the good news is I got my cabin. It wasn't what I was expecting. It wasn't what he sold us. He's basically sold us a bill of goods. The more research I did on it after we received it, I realized that he sold us what we considered a bare bones cabin, which is log walls and uncut lumber. And that's not what the agreement was. That's not how he represented it to be. And yet that's what he did. Yeah. So we've been pretty busy up here trying to make some sense of this all and still trying to get it done because we still have to build our house. So now you guys are all caught up. You know what's happening now. And we'll see what happens on our next journey as we figure out where all this wood goes. So I'll keep you guys posted.